Hi, I'm Kieran with RIO. We're here today collecting plastic here with the indigenous fishermen here west of Jakarta. This area here is a place that's very special to me. It's a little fishing village. It reminds me of the little village I grew up in back in Ireland. The people inside in this village, they depend solely on these waters to make a living. What's after happening here is something that is very unique, and it is very different. We hear around the world about the problems with migration and problems with refugees and so on and so forth. We have people running away from war conflicts, and they're being displaced from their homes. And they're heading to big cities to try and make a living, take care of their family, for safety, for shelter. Same thing is happening in Europe. Migrants coming from Africa, coming from the Middle East, coming from many places. What's happening here in Indonesia, with migrants here from plastic. People in these villages are being forced out of these villages because of plastic waste. The marine life inside in these waters is after being displaced with plastic. Massive volumes of plastic. Volumes that you can't even fathom unless you see. For every half a kilo of plastic that you'll catch in these waters, or fish I should say, that you'll catch in these waters, you catch 60 to 70 to 80 kilos of plastic. Sometimes it's a lot bigger than that. There's very little life left here. This plastic is after creating a problem. RIO's working strongly with these local indigenous villages. We keep hiring these indigenous fishermen and bringing them aboard and making them part of our team here with RIO. Why these fishermen going underwater to collect plastic, it gives a little bit of marine life that's here, it gives it a break, and at the same time we clean up the rivers, we clean up the ocean floor here, and hopefully the fish will come back once the plastic is removed. Some of the areas here in the Java Sea are 6 to 7 meters of plastic on the ocean floor. Think about that, 6 to 7 meters. We're talking about millions and millions of tons of plastic that's here. And the only way we're going to retrieve that is with these fishing communities. These fishermen are the salt of the earth. They're no different than fishermen in Norway, Ireland, the United States, or anywhere else. These fishermen are trying to make a living. They're trying to feed their families. They're trying to stay in their communities. But unfortunately, that can't happen. It's not happening right now. Once they leave these villages, because they can no longer make a living, they end up inside in the big city, which is Jakarta. When they end up in Jakarta, they arrive there, they have no home. In some cases, they have no shoes even on their feet, and they're looking for a job. To get a job under those circumstances is near impossible. So it leads to another problem. It's plastic that's causing the whole lot. Plastic migration. Just think about it.